Hello.
Hello. Welcome to episode 10.
This is strange. I felt like we've been doing this for I felt this could be episode 100. You know what I mean? This is how long I feel we've been doing this.
Yeah.
But also could be episode 2 because it's just so new still in my head and how,
Is it still new? I feel like we've been doing it forever and
Is
I
it?
feel super, yeah.
I don't know. I still can't wrap my head around the weeks when I don't feel well or when I have a headache or something that we are doing this. So that to me, it still doesn't feel like we've been doing this for a long time. I don't I haven't yet got the hang of the routine behind it. You know what I mean? But I hear myself so well today. It's shocking. I like it that by episode 10 we nailed the technology.
Well, better late than never.
But yeah, exactly.
Better late than never. And man, how are you? I'm so weird. I don't even know words anymore.
Yeah, so I cannot speak. Okay, but that's good. That's a good start. I was out on a getaway and just spending time with geese and cats and stuff. So that was kind of nice. And whenever I get back from such trip, usually when I'm on a trip, I like going back home because I like being home. That's not a problem. But whenever I am home and I realize, but tomorrow I actually have to open my laptop, do stuff and I don't know, go get eggs and function in a real live situation, I am so annoyed. I'm feeling
immediately annoyed. Nothing
immediately
in between.
Annoyed. No, I am being very. There's a lot of pity that I'm giving myself, almost like a pity dog. Always really taking it out. Not even trying to be motivated. Not
You're
even
fussy.
trying to.
That's what it is.
Just whatever. This is me. This is me now. Look at me now.
Oh my God. Literally, I've been listening to this CD a couple of days ago. I still have it open. Yes. This is me.
Yeah.
Then one of, honestly, the best albums.
Yeah. But this is what it is. So I'm just being very honest.
No, this is what it's about. So this is a stream of consciousness. I'm just going to talk words.
Stream of consciousness. Yeah, so my stream of consciousness was don't overdo it, girl. Don't overdo it. Just do the bare minimum. It's going to be fine. So this is what I did, and I'm quite happy that it's already past whatever it is, and I'm already ready for the weekend, which is still some time to go.
Yeah.
And I'm just focusing on the positives. And I must also, I know I'm speaking for a long time now. I'm speaking.
The stage is yours.
My love. I cannot even express myself, whatever. But what I'm saying is I need 2 to 3 business days to recover from a trip, because on a trip, I sort of I don't know, I sort of unplug from my reality, but I'm never fully rested because I have other ideas that I spend time on. I talk with people, I meet people, I go to new places, and my mind is constantly on because it's look, that's nice. Ooh, this is nice. I saw this. Ooh, I got a new bracelet, whatever. I had this food. Oh, well, let's go get ice cream. So you are you are busy, but just with other stuff. And I realized that with age, that after a vacation, I need a vacation. So usually I try to be home 1 or 2 days more after the vacation,
prior to having to log on
just
to
do the laundry, have a proper nap, watch some TV or whatever, do stuff, and never obviously also get back to the diet straight away, because I'm always on a diet, as you know. Never straight away do any diet moves. You're just just gonna take it slow.
Yeah, not being strict with yourself.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is the new me, and it's interesting. I'm letting myself be.
She's grown. We haven't seen each other for 2 days, okay?
Well,
she's
I think it's actually
she's a better
longer.
person.
Yeah.
You're a better person because you left the city to be in a tiny little village, actually.
Yeah, I'm still a better person, but in 2 days, I'll be my worst self.
Go back to normal.
Anyway,
maybe we'll try to somehow Just have like a 50-50 or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I just have low energy. And I'm always like, whenever I get back from a trip and I usually go to rural places, I'm always like, okay, but what am I doing with my life? Is this really what I want? Do I want a new life situation? Do I want to like change my job, or do I want to like get a new man? Like stuff.
If I'm correct, I think it's the second time
in a row
that you said.
No, but this is a different concept. This is a different context. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But it's like, I try to, whenever I look at people living like a very calm rural life, of course they have other issues and challenges. I'm not saying they don't. But it's like, I come back and I'm like, is this what I want to do with my life? Is this it?
I think it totally would be it. For me, I can totally see it for myself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
The life outside of the city.
I don't know. I'm on a constant hunt.
I want to, at some stage, move. It's not like a grand plan that I know that in 10 years' time, I do not want to be a city person or anything.
Yeah.
It's just more that I think it's my nature, like it's part of who I am, not to live in a city full time. Because
I am scattered. Because for me, it's like, I would like to live somewhere where it's calm and everyone just walks slowly and no one rushes. Yes. But then on the other hand, sometimes at 8 p.m. I'd like to eat something or do something and then I can't. So it's like, it's literally like two.
No, but you need to choose your choice. You can't have both.
I don't know.
Regardless of the area you would choose, the country, like that doesn't fly. It doesn't go together. I think you would really need to choose, but I really am hoping for the two of us to retire together and one day live either in like two tiny cottages next to each other or in a bigger house, or like maybe two little houses on like the same property. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's
that's
doable, but I feel like we will eventually. This is also what I always think about, because I've went to a region, to like a place where some of our family members come from.
Yeah.
And so whenever I'm there, I feel so connected, so connected. Although like we've never lived there full time, I don't know many people that still live there or anything like that. But I get this huge nostalgia. Like I am like standing in front of a building where someone I knew once lived, and that person is gone, dead. I mean, very sorry for the laugh, but that's how I handle tough situations. And I can see myself shedding a tear, and I'm thinking like, is this because of the person? I'm like, probably not. It's like shedding a tear for a time that has passed.
For the time that used to be, For
the fact that it's so ultimate that like you cannot make it come back. And you just stand there and it's like, you feel all the warmth and all the sadness all together. It's such a weird mix of. So I feel in the end, I sort of agree with you that we at some point will end up in that place somewhere where we will feel that sort of connectedness and that the feeling of like, I am from here. I don't know how to explain it, because as said, we've never lived there.
Do you not carry that with you wherever you are, like even now sitting here, even if you wouldn't have gone, don't you carry that?
I sort of carry the idea, but whenever I'm there, I'm always like, okay, it's happening again. I have all these big feelings.
It's very, very clear to me. It's like it's the only sensible thing to do, to sort of go back to where you're from. You, as in like your wider family, and
But it's so funny. This is what I always think about. I'm not sure. Maybe we talked about. I keep forgetting what we talked about on the pod.
We talk too much all
exactly.
the time.
If we talked about it on the pod, or we talked about it like somewhere, like during coffee or whatever.
So you need to forgive us, but like.
Yeah, we might be repeating. Anyway, I'm at this age that I repeat myself constantly. But like, like to live, to be born, and to live in the same city forever, and to find a husband or like a wife that comes from that city, or at least the same region, whatever, close, and to live a life like that. This is the most interesting life to me because it's so far from what I have done.
Yeah.
And because we moved so much and our parents also didn't come from the same town. Well, sort of, but no.
Kind of.
Like we have so many family members in like also different countries and stuff. So it's like, we don't have that one spot where it's say, this is our family spot. Like in that sense, you know, it's like one city where I went to school and all my friends are. This is nothing we have.
Yes. However, I have to say, coming back to what I've said like a minute ago, I still find that one place to be my ultimate.
Yeah, I think so. And I
don't know how to call it, like home, I'm going to say.
Yeah, home or like place of belonging, whatever. But I had a conversation yesterday with my partner about like, where do we feel we come from? And he's also moved quite a lot. But it was easier for him to explain because he's basically lived in like 3 cities. So it would be easier to, and his family also came from these cities. So it was like easier to explain. But for me, if someone asked me where I am from, of course, this changed with time. When I was younger, I used to say, oh, I'm from this country because I was born there, like, or whatever. But now what I genuinely think that I would say I'm from the place, I would genuinely say that I come from the area where our dad comes from. This is the pain, and this is the ultimate millennial pain of like, you've lived through different times, and you know that the times where you were born in and the times where your childhood was no longer really exist, and the facilities don't exist, the vibe doesn't exist, the people obviously don't exist, and everything is just completely different. And of course there's fun in the new things as well, but to me, going there and just immediate thought is like, oh, okay, the time have passed. I feel very alone in that moment.
Yeah, but think about the fact that I am the youngest, so I'm gonna be alone. Like alone.
Anyway, so that was very deep and nostalgic.
Oh my god! But I wanted to have a positive time.
I don't think I've digested it fully yet because it's so fresh. So I'm gonna digest some more.
Think about it. Tell you the truth, I quite like you like that, actually. When you have thoughts like that, but I don't know, the conclusions.
Yes, you keep fighting me and go like, this is negative.
No, because I think it's just a natural way of existing and coexisting for things to end, for people to pass. It's happening.
Interesting. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm very full of really thoughts, and they are unexpressed yet. So this is like...
Yeah, and this is where I would go silent for like 3 days and think about things, and you would be like, oh my God.
But I'm surprisingly silent in that sense. Like I haven't talked to anyone, and I'm very... I feel the need of being home. I don't want to go places straight away. You know what I mean? Like I need to sit in that feeling and be at home and just like welcome myself back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wanted to circle back to something you said about like waking up together, and it's
waking up together.
You mean like waking up at the same, or like being awake at the same time? I feel like there is a lot of twin energy between us.
Yeah.
Which is, no, but like there is, it's literally like, to me, it's like almost scientific.
Yeah.
Like we are different as people in terms of character and like temper and stuff.
Yep.
But we have so many, like reflections of life and observations and obviously memories because you grew up together, but like more of like observations and how we view the world. Mm-hmm. This is very much covered. Like it matches most of the times, really.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to me because there are twins that we know, or like people that they have this energy and really like almost can sense the other people's vibe and emotions and thoughts. And I feel like we have a lot of that, which is so strange because normally we are very different, but we sort of like click on that level of understanding each other without words somehow. I don't know. It's so strange, really.
It is.
I'd like someone to break it down for me, actually, because I like these. Scientific
explanations.
Yeah,
as to
explanations
why
for like
X, Y,
why.
Z.
Yeah, my knowledge is like very small, so I just don't have the facts.
No, but it's kind of in a way creepy, but also super exciting that sometimes we, just like what you've said with J-Lo, obviously, like, it's just a title, just an album, like it could have happened with anyone probably. But sometimes
we have
there's
a lot of
things
those moments.
I do that I don't tell you about, or the other way around, and then the other person actually addresses it, and you're like, that is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And I just want to also say that you'll be glad that I really don't want to leave today. Because we were talked before we started recording that I'm going to go to one. Yeah, I want to go to a certain shop and whatever. And I kept thinking about like, do I want to like go? And
is it because you said you're going to buy me something?
No, we're going to go on Friday or like some other day. But
babe, I can't do on Friday. I'm going to go to a theater.
Okay, then I'm gonna go alone. I'm sorry. But I just feel the need of not leaving. You know what I mean? This is also so strange for me because I like finding stuff to do like out and about, like errands to run and like, I'm gonna do this
we were
and that.
just talking about you always having an agenda.
And this is so what true. I'm saying. After the trip, I feel so nostalgic. I feel so
but you haven't even had a full day.
Is it reflective or reflexive?
Reflective, I would say.
Reflective, and I have so many thoughts that I really don't want to indulge in anything that has other people in it. I just don't want to like break that streak of me thinking. Yes. I'm not sure what.
Yes. And then what's also...
You're going to a theater?
I am.
On Friday?
On Friday. Here's the thing. I could go like 5 times within a week and then be done with it for a year. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but this is what I'm going to do definitely on Friday. And yeah, I just decided and I bought a ticket. So
you decided to return it. That's fresh?
Yeah. Super fresh.
Interesting
development. And I've done my research and everything.
But I'm also like I'm sitting here and I'm listening and I'm following and everything, but I also feel like my brain is so slow. Like
so
I am so
this
hung
is how
up in
I usually feel. I can't let people in my world because I'm occupied with my own thoughts.
Yeah, I don't have that too much, but right now I am but I also I just didn't sleep super well, so I'm just like tired, and I feel like I'm just not fully
here.
I'm not fully mentally ready for most things. For food, yeah, I'm ready.
You did wake up for a second when I brought spring rolls.
Oh yeah, the spring rolls gave me life, literally. Like no, I felt so much worse. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you didn't bring them? And it wasn't. You didn't even order. You just brought them, and I was like, "This is what I needed." I mean, girl, this is what I'm talking about. Twin energy.
Oh my god!
It's like you knew what I needed before I knew what I needed.
I knew exactly, and also I sort of forgot to tell you. I mean, I didn't text you because I didn't have the time today because people were really annoying. But I woke up. And I was really hungry and I knew that I didn't have anything. So I had to go to the grocery store. And on my way there, and mind you, it's 8:50 in the morning, okay? 8:50, 5-0. And I'm on my way there. And what I see is like just 2 guys passing each other. And the one guy, and it was like happening just, I saw it with the corner of my eye, sort of. And the one guy, I think he was kind of, I don't know, I'm going to say, low-key aggressive maybe, or like in a hurry, but
low-key aggressive.
Low-key aggressive. And the other guy, so they pass each other, and the one guy's like kind of touched him with a shoulder or something, but the other guy was like, what the fuck just happened? He was like literally offended, and he like, I don't know, it was like he was pushed back almost. It was like a comic situation, sort of, you know what I mean? And then, and I, obviously, I'm on my headphones, like I'm listening to my pod. I don't care about other people.
Your pod, our pod. This is the only thing we listen to. I don't
see you, like my sunglasses, I don't care.
Yeah.
And what happened was apparently they started talking really loud because I could hear that. And next thing you know, and this like all of that happened within like 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Like things were, what's the word? running
like,
fast.
Rolling, yeah.
And next thing you know, you can see I don't know, the one guy was like probably 40 and the other guy was like, I don't know, 30 something. And I saw one of the guy chasing the other guy literally in the street. And it's like, kids and people with their whatever. I don't know, like
but
people go to work.
Did they have a fight?
He chased him down. The other guy who I'm gonna call him the weaker guy, okay? I think he also made a scene probably out of the whole thing. I mean, I would really love to hear what he said and how, like, because I missed it.
I am so nosy in such cases. Like, whenever there's someone, like, people interacting in the street and, like, shouting, I'm like, I want to know the tea. I'm literally, like, I want to...
happening, sort of.
I want to go there and take some popcorn and say, like, guys, please start for a second. I'll take a seat and please go on.
And I'm sad and now keep rolling.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Next thing you know, you see them chasing each other. I've never seen anything like
this. But chasing each other. They must have like either known each other. They must have either known each other or they were like one of them was in a super funky mood.
No, something was on. Something was totally on. And when you're running and his feet touched his ass almost, like that's how quickly he was almost jumping, to catch the other guy.
But what happened?
The other guy
go into detail.
Yeah, and he was just on the floor all of a sudden, which I think he kind of like, he went into like that fetus position, sort of.
What? This happened today?
This happened today, like literally, maybe it's going to be somewhere on the news, like, because...
What happened after that?
And then, but he didn't, like, I thought they're going to actually start punching each other, like, like really fighting or anything. But the quote unquote, okay, because I don't want to take sides, but like the aggressive guy, sort of, he didn't even touch me, like patted him, but not in a nice way.
I don't want to take a side, like on these two strangers, okay? Like I'm gonna be very fair here, okay? Okay.
But I also did not want to be the judge of the story. I was just there.
Appreciate it, but keep going.
Love the whole vibe. And then I thought he's really gonna do something. He started patting him, not in a nice way, but also like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Sort of like, but he was like really laying there and pretending to be like a total
turtle.
Total turtle. Yes. Exactly.
This is how I imagine it.
Yeah. And then the other guy decided to leave. And then the weaker guy stood up and was kind of like, what's your problem? So he started, I think he was the problem now that I think of it, because it was unreasonable behavior. And then the other guy, obviously from behind my back, and I was, I keep moving. Like I thought maybe I should react, but then I thought, but they're not even fighting. What do I do? Like, do I say just stop being idiots? Like it's stop being 12-year-olds?
Like you're talking to your brothers, like,
exactly.
Come on,
guys.
like
kind of wrestling as brothers would do. In a way, but no punches, or anything. And then the attacking guy sort of left for whatever he was doing. Like he didn't look like he's gonna go to work or anything, because he didn't have like anything with him. It was just him and his phone probably and a jacket. And the other guy obviously like took his phone and was like, okay, I'm gonna take a picture now or whatever. And like, can I be honest with you? I feel like now that I've told the story, he was probably the problem, and the other guy.
But like, what
I'm
a
gonna
weird
say,
situation. Sounds very New York subway or something.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah,
it sounds really crazy. But now, also that I think about it, like, and now I'm gonna actually analyze the context
retrospectively.
I probably am more pro the attacking guy, because you know what? He was bold and he was kind of good looking.
Now, okay, and this is a girls' podcast. Feel free to tune in every Friday. Like, obviously, like,
honestly, this is not a bit.
I like that you kept the bottom line until the very, very end.
I wanted you not to pick sides. I wanted you to see things where they were. And the other guy was not handsome at all.
Interesting girl, but thank you for confirming.
Anything.
You were interested.
And then I proceeded buying my strawberry.
So stupid.
bought my
8:50. I think I was
bought
deep
mine.
asleep, or I was at least I was answering my emails from phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it. And then I got my groceries in the morning.
Wow.
And then
girl.
I got home and took a shower. And this is where my day started.
Well, sounds very, like, surprisingly, sounds more juicy than my day, which my days
totally
are more.
juicy. I obviously regret, but I'm not that person, unfortunately. Not in the moment, and afterwards, I'm always like, yeah, I would not have done that to record it, because what a fun story, you know?
I mean,
but yeah, and this is where I started having so many things.
I don't know.
That
He's
I
on
didn't even
Instagram,
text you.
probably also on TikTok, because I don't have it. But he's on social media, and he's basically recording. I think what I saw is at least birds. He's recording birds and adding a voiceover as if they talk to each other, like hey, hi mate, what is your day like, what are you up to, like what, oh mate, you spilled something, like I don't know, I love this. I don't know who does it, but I love it. It's just, and it looks so real. I mean, when I find it, I will send it to you. Yeah, but
I love things like that.
Yeah. So you could have recorded funny. And like made a story and maybe like went viral, because I cannot go viral with my nice reels.
Yeah, Instagram is nonsense. Like, you know what I mean?
It's very hard. I was just talking to someone the other day who runs like I'm not even sure how to call it, like a bed and breakfast, let's say.
Yeah.
And that is like a very tiny family
business.
Yeah, it's literally 4 rooms, so it's not like a big deal. And she also said, like, please kill me. Like, she's my age, right? So she's like, please kill me. Like, I hate posting there because like nothing I ever do gets any attention, and I really think that this is so nice, and I keep posting.
Like, that's gonna be the one.
And this is what I am doing. I keep posting because I obviously want to get listeners, but not in the way like I want to get listeners to be famous, but I want people to listen so we can exchange
for your art.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But like, I want people to listen in so we can start doing polls and exchanging and like talking about what other people feel like coming from different cultures and stuff. This is genuinely where like my heart is. So I keep posting so to get attention, and of course I didn't do like a million of reels, maybe did like 30, but like no one cares. And it's sometimes like of course I'm proud of my art and I really like my reels, but like on the other hand it's like you know, I feel like a 5-year-old sometimes. Like
I know,
like your picture, the picture you made wasn't chosen for like for like, I don't know, proceeding further in like a contest at your school. That's how I feel sometimes. I have a playlist that is called Oldies that I have made in like probably 2012 or 13. So like over 10 years ago. Yeah. And whenever I go on a trip or something, I listen to that playlist. I think it's a banger. It's just the best.
It's the best one.
And it's like stuff that really, and we use a lot of these songs to also describe our episodes on Spotify. Yeah. Because we like this type of music. And because I returned from a trip and I'm just like trying to like get into the vibe, our mood for this week is going to be Return of the Mack. Did you want to say that?
I'm gonna cry.
Did you want to use it?
I wanted to say this very thing. I swear to God.
I believe you.
Bible.
I do believe.
I wanted to say that because I wanted to go like, but I love all of them. Well, apart from one that
there's a couple I need to delete it. Yeah.
Need to. Everybody Hurts. I don't think we need that song on this playlist.
No, I think that is deleted already, but I think we have others that I think after my trip that I need to delete. Yeah.
I wanted to say, but I love all of these songs, and it's like 100 and something or whatever. And Return of the Mack is
I love the beat.
Is it like the best song
Mark
ever?
Morrison or whatever his. I don't know. It's one of the best. Yeah.
I like this song. This song and what's the other one? Never Too Much.
Never Too Much.
Never
Luther
Too Much.
Vandross.
Yeah, those are the two
Whatever thongs.
Those are the two
I wear daily.
songs.
No, but yeah.
that whenever I can hear it somewhere, which isn't often because people have terrible music taste.
No, that's not what we can say, but
No, I am going to be this arrogant. I'm going to say that people have a terrible music taste.
What do you mean?
Not everyone, but like for someone not to know Luther, for example, or...
But I think a lot of millennials listen to the music we do listen. So like Gen Z probably just doesn't know.
I love the videos where people are like singing along to like it's a party and the DJ stops the record and everyone sings
there are
Usher.
Parties. There are special parties in some cities in Europe.
Sorry, special parties doesn't sound good, but continue.
Yeah, but like parties specifically created for 30-year-olds that want to just
like the theme is
they want to just party hard to oldies, and it's like the parties I think and they start around like sometimes they start around like 4 p.m. so like you have enough time to be in bed. Yeah, I mean I love them. Yeah, I could actually see myself going.
You know what it is? The idea alone, phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. I want to say fantastic, but yeah, it is. It's really like the person who came up with this, I mean, kudos, although I hate this word. It's very businessy. It's like a LinkedIn word, I feel like.
Yeah, and also it's just, equals fake. That's so long story short, we love the 90s. 90s music. No, what did we say? Yeah, when I hear Never Too Much, or my body starts moving without me even noticing.
Never Too Much to me is a dancing song.
A what?
A dancing song.
A dancing song.
It keeps my body moves immediately.
Yeah,
on its own.
And I've given
I'm not controlling
notes to my body. Like
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You do you. I love it.
The clip is also great. I'm not sure you know it.
I was the one who told you need to watch it actually like 3 years ago. No, it's so good.
The fact that I've been listening to it since the 90s and I don't know the lyrics is hilarious.
I think that's because you were listening to it because you didn't learn
I'm
the
taking
lyrics,
it very seriously in terms of movements. I cannot really control any other...
Because you didn't know English and you did not...
I still don't know English. What do you mean?
Correct. You know what? Also, I was thinking about someone who I totally forgot. And it was, now I don't remember, American Beauty. Was this a 90s movie or early 2000s?
No, it must be 2000s already.
So and now I don't remember, not that I don't remember, I just don't know, point blank, how to pronounce her name. Is it Mina Suvari? I haven't seen her forever. And she's probably doing other stuff, or I don't know, maybe she's like producing or like completely out of this
she's 47.
Industry. 47.
She looks great.
Yeah. When we're gonna be 47, we're also gonna look great. It's a great she does look good. She looks the same.
Yeah, she looks the same, exactly.
Anyway, I really only seen her in this movie only, I feel like.
Yeah.
Probably in one other one.
No, I haven't seen her on anything.
But yeah, that was just a random. I was like, oh, I forgot about you.
I'm just thinking when American Beauty. Okay, American Beauty was actually 1999.
1999. Interesting. It was such a good movie. Annette Bening.
It was a good movie, but I would need to go back to it to like fully understand the. But I would need to have a DVD player.
Yeah, you don't. This is like, I don't know why you wouldn't have one. You have this big of a screen. Why would you not have a DVD player? I think like this is the number one thing you need.
Yeah.
As someone our age.
You can get one from my birthday.
Really?
I don't know.
I would totally. But like,
a tiny one. Like a teeny tiny.
Yeah, like I could.
And could I like then listen to also CDs on that?
Yeah, you could. Now that we talk about
I'm thinking about a specific type of cookie in my head as well now.
Cookie?
Yeah.
What kind? I always want cookies, but
like a sort of like a sandwich biscuit or whatever it's called, like that has like something inside, like between.
But like with an ice cream. In between?
Between, yeah, something like that.
I think they have them.
When I used to live in Sweden, they had it was called a sandwich, basically a sandwich ice cream. It was one of the best things ever, and I loved it. And it doesn't exist in many countries.
No,
I just seen like an Oreo sandwich, but I'm not a fan of Oreos. Sorry. But there is a new Milka Oreo strawberry taste that just like sounds horrific. But I bought it once and it's my favorite.
No,
now.
I want to die. Just what?
Yeah.
Strawberry
But I don't
Oreo?
like. But do you understand? I don't like Oreos, but I like the strawberry Oreo Milka. So weird.
I don't think I want to understand it. Like I'm.
You don't want to go
confused by
into
the whole
detail on
thing.
that.
Sorry,
That's
because you
fine.
were talking about gifts, and I was. I mean, your birthday is not that far away. I'm gonna have it. Obviously, the pressure is on because I have great gifts every single year.
I mean, the pressure you create yourself. You mean.
I create the pressure.
Yeah.
And I take pride in my gift choices, wrapping, all of the things. Now, I want to ask, what would be not what you want to get from me specifically, but like what's the I don't know, category of things, or like what is a good gift in general? Because I was thinking about it lately, and I
am not a good person to answer this because I love gifts and I love any form of gifts. I would be happy with like chocolate, like getting just sweets. I would be happy to get a basket of fresh fruits. I would be happy to get like...
You want to get an edible arrangement?
Yeah, why not? Like I would get anything. I love presents. I would get obviously the obvious like jewelry. I think the worst is just flowers. I just don't like getting flowers because they die quickly.
Well,
and I'm just not a fan.
With one exception, if you're gonna give me one flower that you actually intentionally picked up from a meadow,
that's what you mean. But like I'm talking about like.
What's your favorite flower? Because
boomers, they like to give each other flowers. Like for like our mom will give like her friends flowers. How am I supposed to know? I don't even know what they're called.
You were learning a couple of recently.
No.
Of their names.
But like not in English, right?
My favorite flower is a cornflower. Do you know what this is?
No. I like... Obviously I don't. Why do you ask me? No,
well,
I like carnation.
Yeah.
Carnation. I like that really much. And it's... I don't know.
You'll
I like it a lot.
And you'll have
I like
it
a
for
peony, I think. Is it called a peony?
Yeah.
Actually, the place where I was, she had peonies in the garden, and they were the prettiest ever.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous. What color?
Sort of like dark pink, but going into like some sort of violet. Ooh. I don't know. They were really pretty.
Fancy.
I like peonies. Yeah, they like the way they open and
yeah.
I even like them when they're closed. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, because I like the smell, so I like them to be open.
And then I also like a weird flower that I don't think is that sexy, but I really like it. But I'm obviously Googling this, and it's called...
it's okay.
Oh, I think it's a gerbera flower.
Oh.
So like...
But like the regular one, because they also have like different,
I like the regular one. And I saw the other day ones that had watercolor. Like they were very light yellow.
Oh, we saw it together. Yeah.
They were really... Maybe I should get
together.
them.
Yeah. So you like, yeah.
So I would get anything for a gift. I would get a voucher for like going for lunch, brunch. I'd get a voucher for like going to cinema. Anything really. I just love presents. Whoever remembers about my birthday and important days and just like, I love it.
I think deep down, I really want to get, not a playlist, because it's like, I think the most well thought through and tailored to someone wanting to show me that they really care about me would be if someone would burn a CD for me. Burn a CD, like a playlist.
Yeah, but that was a typical present that you used to give in the 2000s.
And I want us to go back.
You used to burn something for someone.
You would have
that
for
was
your
not,
car.
That was not like
and it's
officially.
See, this is the thing. I really don't like it when people go for fancy things and girls expecting to get like jewelry each time, or taking them out for like a super fancy dinner with like 13 courses or whatever. Don't even knock on my door with that. I don't care. I couldn't care less. No.
Yeah, but there are girls that really expect it, love it, wait for it.
Yeah, if you know, you know. No, I actually came in with a question for you, and I totally forgot because of my great stories and our deep talk at the beginning.
Yeah.
That I forgot to ask you, what do you always have in your fridge, actually? Because today,
You have
before
light
I went out
and
to
a
the
lemon,
groceries, I was like, my fridge is literally empty.
My fridge is never empty.
Hmm.
But I also don't live alone, and I live with a man, so obviously they need like butter and meat and stuff.
Yeah, but this is not, that does not define it, I think.
Mine is never empty. Maybe if I'm going on a longer trip.
Yeah.
But then I still can have like like a package, like charcuterie, something that has a longer date. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's never really empty, but I do.
Yeah, but like, we're not talking like mustard, you know?
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
talking actual.
Yeah, but most of my fridge always is dairy.
Right.
I love dairy. I love
But dairy doesn't have a long validity date, so you need to think smart.
Yeah, but I'm buying all the time. Like I love all the like
dairy. I'm smart.
cottage cheeses, all the like yogurts and everything. Yeah. I love a dairy product, and that would be. I could be a vegetarian. I could never be a vegan because I could not get rid of the dairy.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Yeah,
I think being a vegan is out of style completely. Yeah. 2020. I feel like it. I feel like we're keep meeting them for some reason in the city.
Yeah.
But where you went just now, you wouldn't have any vegans there, would you? I mean, who knows? Yeah. I think it's not, unless someone really mentions it and talks about it all the time and isn't aggressive about everyone having to drink water only and like eat ice cubes. We're fine, because I don't eat so many things actually, and I don't attack. You could eat a whole pork with like the pork's head and everything.
But we were talking about this with the person I was visiting, and she said that you can be like is that a word? Like a flexitarian?
You can be a flexitarian.
Yeah, but I mean that is the most broad.
I know what a pescatarian is, so you don't.
Flexitarian is like
eat fish.
I'm a vegan, but if I want to eat something dairy, I will. So that
something. I'm not sure exactly, but then I would call myself a flexitarian regardless of my diet, because I like a lot of vegetable, or like I love fruit, like literally love fruit, but I'm not gonna eat a raspberry, for example. Does it make me a flexitarian? Probably not.
No idea how it works. Never thought about it. I like meat, although I don't eat it a lot. I don't eat a lot of, to be honest, I'm not a fan, like a fan. But I love dairy. I could not get rid of cheese, and all the like yogurt products. Not a fan of milk, but like yogurt. Mm-hmm. Yogurt that is like vanilla yogurt, for example, is like a big thing for me, and I could like drink it and have it, and like, yeah, I could never live in a country where there's no dairy. And there are countries where dairy is not big. Really, like if someone asked me like, what could you really not live for, that would be dairy. From foods, like dairy. Apart from sweet, like chocolate, but like dairy, really dairy. Dairy, once again. Is it clear?
What's the D word?
Dairy.
Can I ask you one thing?
It was like someone approaching me and just like, I'm sorry, I've been observing. Can I ask you something?
Can I just ask you, like, where did you get your socks from? Because they look so cute. No, I wanted to ask, I was watching something, I don't know what. And then, it was like this person's name and like their title or whatever.
Yeah.
And I cannot understand. It's 2026, so we're not going to have kids in like 20 years' time that are going to be named like that. How can your name be Dick? How is it legally beats me?
And how is Dick a short for Richard?
What?
No, isn't it? Wait. Dick can be separate, but Dick is short for Richard. Didn't you know that?
What? No. I don't think. I know that Robert can be Bob or like Bobby. But
yeah, Dick is a nickname most often for Richard.
We're gonna pause here.
There's a whole. I've already seen. There's a whole
around the building.
I already see. There's a whole Reddit on this
topic on this one.
Yes,
but I mean, so do we just go about our days? We see someone named Dick and we don't react.
Funny, our grandfather is actually called Richard. We Call him Dick, but not in English. Just in our language. That would be funny. But like, wait, it says Bill, by the way, is short for William.
Yes, correct.
I didn't know that, for example. But like, why is Dick short for Richard? The name Richard is very old and was popular during the Middle Ages. In the 12th and 13th century, everything was written by hand, and Richard nicknames like Rich and Rick were common just to save time. Rhyming nicknames were also common. Eventually, Rick gave way to Dick and Hick. Sorry, this is ridiculous. Hick? While Rich became Hitch, Dick, of course.
Sorry, are you like on pranked.eu?
No. Dick, of course, is the only rhyming nickname that stuck over time, and boy, did it stick. At one point in England...
I love how you read it without any of them. And boy, did it stick.
Because I wasn't sure what was coming. I don't know the page. And boy, did it stick. At one point in England, the name Dick was so popular that the phrase every Tom, Dick, or Harry was used to describe every man.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
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 What a great revelation.
I'm leaving you with that knowledge.
Thank you so much. I think everyone should think about it for a second. Take 5. Hold space for information.
But I love how
like
this
that.
was, again, educational, deep talk, social constructs, psychology,
family.
It's really hard. It's like becoming harder and harder to give it a category on Spotify. Like, we should be a couple, like all of them. I mean, knowledge, also, I feel like.
No, yeah, there should be a new category called like 360 because we're at 360, you know what I mean? That is so cringe. To be like 360 in terms of degrees. Like a full circle.
Whoa, okay, sorry. Seriously, that's just
that's not gonna stick, okay?
Two
like,
brain cells didn't want to come together.
Terrible
Like completely blank.
Absolutely terrible one. And it's fine. Let's just forget about it.
Let's just forget about it. Yeah.
And I'll catch you next week. I want to say, like, I'm going to talk to you within, like, the next 10 minutes. We're going to start another topic.
Yeah.
Just without anyone knowing.
Yeah, but obviously, yeah, good talk.
Thank you. What's the grade? On, like, you know, like a 1 to 8. Let's go, you know, not 1 to 5, not 1 to 10. 1 to 8.
Given my mental state, I give it a 10.
Out of 8, obviously.